So, UFC Fight 9 Duncan vs Moicano just went by, and I, King Hit MMA, will be doing all the matchups for the card who I think should fight who. This is going to probably be a shorter one. I'm not that interested in many of the fighters on the card, but I did gloss a few that I think, I'll give my opinions. So yeah, let's get right to it. And before we do that, Instagram is live, you know the deal. Come to the Instagram and give a follow. So yeah, that'd be sick. If you're from the Instagram to the YouTube, give the YouTubers subscribe. So yeah, for the first fight, I'd love to see Moicano versus Paddy Pimblett. I think Moicano took the risk, fought someone on the outside, something that Paddy Pimblett should be honestly doing, like fighting down the rankings. I'm sick of Paddy somehow jumping up a whole step where he got the shit beat out of him. I think this is a perfect level of testing your skills. And yeah, I think for Renato, he's like, I want the easy money. I think Renato would beat Paddy. Honest to God. Both really slick jiu-jitsu. The striking could be very interesting in this fight because Paddy was having somewhat success with the striking against Gaethje, but not really. But yeah, I think this would be a great fight. I've heard a lot of people going Renato versus Dan Hooker. I think Paddy's a better matchup. It makes more sense. And for the next fight, I'd like to see Chris Duncan fight Ludovic Klein. We can't give him another step up in the rankings. Ludovic Klein is that fringe top 20, 25. He's always there at the rankings, but he loses to the top like a Matus Gamrot and stuff. I think this would be a pretty good fight. Duncan likes going in wars. Ludovic Klein would give him a war. And I think this would be a great fight. So, yeah. This is a good fight for Chris Duncan versus a fringe top 20 Ludovic Klein. So, yeah. And for the next one, I'd like to see Werner Jandiroba in a title eliminator against Gillian Robinson. Very self-explanatory. I think it's going to be Mackenzie Dern versus Wei Li first. Then I'd like to see the winner of that fight, the winner of this. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Really good jiu-jitsu from both girls. It'd be a real interesting matchup. I think Gillian would struggle in the striking a bit, but I think her jiu-jitsu is so good. It'd be a great scramble. Great matchup. And for the next fight, yeah, I want to see Ethan Ewing execute Raw Rosas Jr., bro. I think he deserves that big of a step up. I know that's a big call out, but I think, bro, you beat two undefeated prospects. A lot of people are calling for Malcolm Wallmaker to go into the top 10 of the division, top 15. Ethan Ewing dispatched of him. Rafael Esteban was ready for the top 15 of flyweight. I think we give him Raw Rosas Jr. He's number 12. Gave a shit performance. Ethan Ewing's going to stuff those takedowns and slime out Chihuahuas. So yeah, I love this matchup. I want to see it. Let's get it going. And for, and for the next fight, Abdul Yakiev. I forgot who this guy was for a second. Let's get him sliming out Modestas Bukauskas. Modestas Bukauskas couldn't get going against... Oh my god. He got slimed out in the literally last 10 seconds of the round. That's all I can remember of the Modestas Bukauskas fight. He's been out long enough. I think this is a good step up for Yakiev. I think he's going to be a pretty decent light heavyweight. And I think Modestas is a good step up. So yeah, Modestas has to fight downwards anyway. And yeah, Yakiev, it's a good step up in opponent. And for the next fight, I don't think Tommy McMillan's going to go far, but we might as well give him a mid-level featherweight who's, win-loss in the featherweight division. They're both going to give it a really exciting fight. They're both going to do Morgan Charrier. Real unlucky against Milkazel Costa. They knocked out Nate Landwehr. I was going to do Nate Landwehr, but Nate Landwehr is fighting Cub Swanson this weekend. I think Tommy McMillan versus Morgan Charrier makes a lot of sense, and it's a fun matchup. It's a guaranteed knockout. So yeah, this is a good fight. And for the last fight, for the heavyweights, oh my god, Thomas Peterson got a pretty good win over Guillaume Pat. For all checked him. I'd like to see him fight Mick Parkin. Mick Parkin has to fight down. We might as well get Mick Parkin fighting. He hasn't fought in a while. I'd like to see him fight Thomas Peterson. I think Mick Parkin's number 14. So it's not like a massive jump up into the rankings. You know, Thomas Peterson's been around. He fights like the top guys like Shamil Gaziev and stuff. It'll be an interesting heavyweight fight. And I feel like if Thomas Peterson does what he did in that third round against Mick Parkin, I think he gives Mick Parkin a lot of trouble. So yeah, that'd be good. And for the last one, only reason I'm doing this matchup, this would be the fucking goofiest standoff ever, bro. Tell me how you don't see this. This is so goofy. You got this dude fucking calling out every legit killer in middleweight. Hamzat Chimaev, Yusiri Baldiguri, fucking Joe Pyfer. I was like, what the fuck is Tresean Gore literally trying to get executed? I think he called out a Tabor too. I appreciate it, but I think if you want to name opponent, I think Marvin Vettori is perfect. And it makes a lot of sense for Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori's on a 5-fight losing streak. Why not give him someone that officially says you are washed if you lose to this guy? You are washed if you lose to Tresean Gore. He's 3-3 in the UFC. Was an impressive performance over Beklev. This is a good fight. I think this makes a lot of sense. And the standoff would be crazy, funny. But yeah, listen. This is a shorter matchmaking video. I knew this wasn't going to be super crazy long, but I know some of the YouTubers decided to even skip over it. Listen, if you like the matchups, you like the video, please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate it. Holy shit, we're really short for this one. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and thanks. I'll see you all later. Bye.